coming on Zoom. I get to see you and feel like I have a live audience. So I got a couple devices going today. I think this is the most I've had. I got Zoom on one, I got Instagram on another, and Facebook, and I'm recording it to put up on YouTube. So welcome. Oh, I got another request to come join, so I might look funny. So good, we had another person, so I just had to admit them. So welcome everybody, this is Stephanie. So let's start off with the salute. Right hand is a fist, it represents strength. Fingers together is friendship, thumb bent is humility, and when we put the right fist into the palm of the left hand, you can lift your elbows, bow your head a little bit. That is the Wushu salute. So that is the formal greeting. So welcome. Let's start off with a hand tapping exercise. So we gently tap the hands, so the index fingers and the thumb, or rub. So you can tap or rub. And with all movements, I want you to do the movements within your comfort zone. So if anything hurts, don't do it, or do it lighter. And then we're gonna flip the hands. Now they're gonna face upward, and we're gonna gently tap or rub again. So your choice. This is the pinky finger, or karate chop point. And this movement is based off a 9 hand movement, hand qigong routine, and you can find that on my website, touchingworlds.com/disclaimer. At the bottom, I have a handout on this. Now we're going to do the fingertips, gently tap. And like I said, this is on my website. And I do have a disclaimer page because I just want to make sure you do movement within your comfort, okay? All right, good. Now we're gonna do the interlocking of the fingers. So we're gonna bring one hand in and out, rubbing the fingers. A lot of energy points start in the finger, according to Chinese medicine. So it's a great movement to do to kind of get things moving. All right, and whatever hand was lower, you bring it up higher, and then you do it. So basically it will feel awkward, and then you know you're doing the right thing, because this is the probably dominant hand that you're used to. All right, good. Now we're gonna do the outside of the hands. So they touch each other, but these fingers are open. So you gently cup the hands, and I like to imagine you're holding a basket or a cup of water. And just the outside of the hand, so the middle fingers do not touch. All right, good job. Now we're going to do the webs of the hands, so between the index and the thumb, and you just tap or rub. Do what feels, rubbing's a little bit more soothing, tapping's more invigorating, and now let's do it from the other angle. And this is a routine that I learned from my master instructor, Linda Ebling, here in the Twin Cities. It was just kind of passed around with all these Tai Chi instructors. So it's a nice routine. So the next one palm will face the earth, the other one will face the sky, and we will gently tap or rub. Rubbing, we try to do circular motions in both directions if we do it. Generally about 3 times one way and 3 times the other. Now the hand that was on top is going to go to the bottom. That top hand will now go up, and we'll do the same thing. Gently tap or rub. And these all have certain health benefits according to the Chinese meridians and medicine. So you can check that out on my website as well. So thank you for coming. And now we have a new person on Zoom, so that's nice. All right, now let's flip the hands and do it from the other way. Or rub. So this gets at all the contact surface area. All right, now we're gonna flip it again. This time we're gonna do back of the wrist, back of the wrist. So it doesn't matter what your hands do. Mine feels more comfortable and relaxed if I bring them in. So a light fist. And we just tap the back of the wrist, back of the wrist. Or rub. And now we're gonna flip the hands. The bottom hand comes to the top. The top hand just flipped around, faces down. And we do the same thing. All right, good. Now we're gonna do it the other way. Can't remember if I flipped or not, so just making sure we get both areas. last one is the knuckles, the palms, the thumbs, and we're going to gently tap or rub. And this one's supposed to be good for headaches. There are a lot of benefits here. So you could do this for about a minute long and then pause for a minute and keep repeating the cycle if you like to prevent headaches or deal with a headache. All right, good. So let's smile, open and close our hands. All right, good to have you here. All right, so let's do a little grounding, centering, and we're gonna have our feet flat on the ground, knees slightly bent if you're standing, pelvis slightly tucked in, hips, shoulders, ears in alignment. If you're in a chair, which I got mine close by, and I'll do some movements in a chair, we wanna just have upright position in the chair, feet nice and comfortable. On the edge of the chair is preferable if you're sitting, and we wanna imagine a string pulling us up to the ceiling, to the sky, or to the stars above. A lot going on in the solar galaxy right now. And we want to have our feet sink into the earth, or imagine you're growing roots into the earth. You can imagine the floor is clay, and you're just softly sinking into the earth, feeling that connection. We call this vertical alignment. And we want to just gently, you can keep your eyes open or closed, and we want to just check in with our bodies. Notice our breathing, perhaps notice the sounds around us. Notice how we're feeling. And let's go a little bit deeper with our breathing. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, fill up our belly with air. And then we're going to gently exhale through our nose. And let's do that again. Gently inhale. Taking a nice, comfortable breath. And then we want to gently exhale, squeezing in our pelvic floor muscles. Just a little bit is good enough. And let's do that one more time, feeling nice and relaxed. And exhaling, good. So let's scan our body visually to just get rid of any stuck energy. So let's go from the top of the head, down the neck, the shoulders, the elbows, and the fingers. We want to let go of anything that we are feeling uneasy about, anything that might be pinching or tight. Then we want to go further down the spine to the hips, to the thighs, to the knees, to the ankles, and to the feet. Again, softening and relaxing. Letting go of anything that might be not useful for you and your body right at this minute. And now let's pull up beautiful fresh energy from the earth, up the ankles, up to the knees, the thighs, the hips, up to the spine, to the shoulders, the arms, and the neck, and to the head. Feeling fresh and centered, like you just had a fresh, clear, crisp air, breath outside. And let's set our intention for this practice. If it's for wellness, for healing, or vitality. And let's open our eyes and begin with the first movement, bringing the hands up slowly, drippy fingers. And then hands slowly come down, and we look at the ground. And let's do that again. Hands rise. You can breathe with this movement if you like, and then exhale as hands come down. And let's do that one more time. Good. Let's add on to it. So we're going to bring the hands up. We're going to turn the wrists, tuck the chin. And then we gently push out, relaxing the neck. And now we just gently turn down, looking at the floor. And let's do that again. Imagine a little bit of resistance, like you're in water. And you're gently pushing the water away. And then we look down. And let's do that one more time. Bring the hands up, tucking the chin, gently pushing out, like you're pushing a wave, and now looking down at the ground. Good. Let's do it one more time. I'm not going to say anything. I know I said one more time. Good. I want you to try it a little bit in silence. Good job. So now the next one, palms face each other at heart height. Then we're going to let one hand come down, face the earth. The other hand turns inward. We're going to open up our chest, turn our neck about 60% of its comfort. And then we'll gently turn the neck, coming back to center. And the other hands pass by each other like you're pulling a string. Now we're looking to the other side. And now we're just coming back. Good. Let's do that again. Now 80% of our comfort of our neck. Our hips should not move at all if you are standing. They are completely straight. It's only the neck that is moving. Good. Let's do it one more time at 90%, and then we'll do it one more time talking. So I'll do it one more time talking. And then we'll come back to center. Go to the other side, opening up the chest. And like I said, we'll do it one more time. This time I'm not going to talk. And then we'll come back to center. Good. So those are 2 neck exercises. Now we're going to do the shoulders. So we relax the shoulders. The shoulders belong to the earth. We do nice, slow, smooth shoulder rolls. Let's do that one more time in that direction you're doing, and now we're going to flip the direction. Now we do the opposite. Nice and relax. Good. All right, the next shoulder movement is the gathering chi. So both palms are facing upward at your belly height. Knees are slightly bent if you are standing. And then if you're on the edge of the chair, that's wonderful if you can. Hands circle around to your comfort level. Forehead height, shoulder height, chest height. Then the hands slowly come down like you're pushing something gently down the center of your body. Flip the wrists, they're facing up again. Hands circle around your comfort level like you're gathering beautiful bubbles in the sky. And you're slowly popping the bubbles as you push your hands down. And let's do that one more time, visualizing beautiful bubbles. We're playing outside. Maybe you're at a beach or in the forest. And you're slowly bringing those bubbles inside. All right, good. I'll do it one more time. This time I'll be quiet. All right, good job. So that is for the shoulders. So now we're going to move on to the spine. For the spine, we hold imaginary ball, one at heart height, one at belly height. If you again, keep your knees slightly bent. We're going to bring the bottom hand up and gently push up. And about forehead height, gently turn around, pushing up like you're holding something up, like the ceiling, and then gently pushing down. You can do it on the side or in the center of your body, the bottom hand, and then the hands gently come together like a collapsing ball. Then the bottom hand rises up, gently pushing down again, feeling your spine with a gentle stretch, bringing the hands together and holding that imaginary ball. Bottom hand rises again. Inhale, stretching up, keeping the arms slightly bent. We never want to have a complete stretch. We always try to keep things at a 70% maximum. And a nice stretch. Bringing it together. Good. I think that was 3 times, but let's do it one more time, me talking, and we'll do it one time quiet as well. So you could do this with your breathing. Inhale, as the hands go up, and then exhale as they come together. And the other side. But breathing is optional, it's not required. It can just feel really nice. And let's do it one more time, practicing on your own. Good. Bringing the hands back together, holding that imaginary ball, Looks like I lost connection on some of them, but my recording is still going. So let me see. Looks like I had a bad, yeah, having technical difficulties. But I didn't lose my Instagram. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going because I don't see the option. Oh, yeah, I lost that as well. Well, we might have to take a break while we try to figure out what's going on here. Okay, I got live back. Good. So it looks like we had a hiccup. I see Instagram still going. I'm going to try again the starting up the Zoom thing. I haven't had that problem before where I lost connection. Okay, looks like they're automatically, that's nice. The social media people are automatically reconnecting. Okay, good. Oh. Okay. That is so interesting. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we got the request. And I'll try to mute them so we don't hear that on the recording. Participants, mute all. Okay, just make sure they're muted. I want to keep their confidentiality. Yeah, sorry about that, folks on Zoom. Looks like we got you back. Looks like I had a technical hiccup here, Wi-Fi connection. So where we left off before the interruptions, which I apologize for, is...
Stephanie.
Okay, yes, we got the connection. Let me mute you so you don't get on the recording. I thought I mute all. There we go. It looked like I did it too soon. Okay, so glad you're back on. Sorry about that. We lost connection. So, all right, so we're holding this imaginary ball. So if you can, I know we kind of lost the vibe there, center, but imagine that vertical alignment with the heaven and the earth again. We're holding an imaginary ball, and we're going to do the next spine movement, okay? So whatever hand or elbow hand is on top, we're going to gently turn our torso. We're going to line up our nose with our knee. We're going to flip the hands, and we're going to gently carry that imaginary ball to the other side. And then we gently flip the hands, and we gently carry across. Let's do that again, flipping the hands, carrying that ball, flipping the hands, and carrying the ball. Let's do that again, flipping the hands, gently carrying the ball. Oh wait, sorry. It would help. Sorry, we started a new call, but it would help to see me, wouldn't it? I'm like, why are my Zoom people copying me? All right, so we're gently carrying the ball to the side, flipping the hands, and going across, carrying that ball, flipping the hands, and carrying across. So sorry about that, folks on Zoom. And I thought I muted it, but I can hear noise again, so sorry about that. So weird. Okay. It's a goofy electronic day, December 9th. Okay, so let's do the holding that ball one more time. And then we'll do it quiet on our own. I know, I'm glad you're back on Zoom. So let's do it one more time and I'll do it quiet so you can practice. We did a little extra there, so. All right, so we finished up that move. For some reason it unmuted again. Which is really weird. Okay, mute. There we go. I just don't want any feedback noise in the recording. So, good. So we did the spine, little distraction there. But now we're moving on to the hips. So let's do the hips. I always show this position in the chair first. And then from there, oh my gosh. Again, I think I have it unmuted again. Okay. Really weird. But that computer is kind of weird anyways. Okay. So I'm going to do it in a chair first. So if you're on a chair, this first movement, we lift the heel out to the side, and then the foot comes back in, and the hands gently rise up and down. And now we go to the other side, opening up the hip, bringing the foot in, and then gently the hands rise. Good. So that is in the chair position. If you are standing, it's a lot different. So if you're standing, we got the heel in front, hands in the back for balance. We come to the center. Notice my shirts. Then we put the foot in the back, hands in the front. Then we come back to center, heel in front, hands in the back. And we do that again, pausing the ball of the foot, pausing with the heel in front. And it's a nice, slow, smooth, and a small movement that we do. And we'll do it one more time without me talking. All right, good. Well, let's do the other side. And if you're in a chair, keep doing that routine that you're doing. Okay, so heel in front, hands in the back with the other leg. Pausing. Ball of the foot, hands in the front. Pausing and heel in front. So the foot with all the weight in it should have a slight bend to it. And I have it at a slight little angle just to give me a little better balance. And this leg that is moving has no weight in it whatsoever. So if you can see, I'm not shifting, I'm not bobbing. All my weight is in that one leg, and I'm just touching it. And we'll do it one more time, and it'll be quiet. All right, so that's the standing version of that hip motion. So for the next one, it's pretty simple. In a chair, you sit, try to be on the edge of the chair if you can, gently lift the foot, open up your leg, foot is straight on. Looks like my recording's not getting my lower body, but Zoom people and Instagram are. So here's another one, opening up and bringing it back in. So hands are the same, sitting or standing, so let me show you standing. Hand is straight out, palm is facing the earth, hand goes across near the elbow but not touching. Now we lift up the opposite foot, gently press, engage your tummy muscles, bring that foot back in, drop the hands, and we do it to the other side. Gently press and relax. Let's do that again, gently press and relax. And the other side, gently press and relax. And let's do it one more time, feeling that little tension, and then feel that relaxation. And tension and relaxation. Now I'll do it quietly. I won't say anything. One more time. Good. We come back to center. Wonderful. So that's the hip movements. Now we're moving on to the knees. So for the knees in a chair, we start with the hands bent or in a, like a ball, you can see through it. And we put it by our hips. There we go. Feet are in a V in a chair. And you're on the edge of your chair if you can. Gently lift the foot, tap the ground, opposite arm goes out. Bring the foot and the arm both back in. We do the other side, tap and extend the arm. And if you're in a chair, you may kick completely upright, either heel first or toe first. So you have several options in a chair. Standing, feet in the V, right? And we're gonna lift the one foot, tap it on the ground, opposite arm goes out, bringing both back in. Keeping the knees slightly bent as we're standing, pelvis slightly tucked in, keeping that beautiful vertical alignment. Tap and extend. All right, good. Let's do it one more time each side. Tap and extend. And then we'll do it one more time too in silence. So bringing the foot in. If you are standing, you could do a low kick, very low as well. So let's do it one more time in silence. good job. So the next movement for the knees in a chair, what it looks like is, I know the Zoom recording's not catching it, but Zoom, or the, we want the feet in the V's, still in that same position, hands by our side. We're gonna lift the foot, put the heel down, then the toe. So heel, toe. Then we lift the opposite arm out, shifting a little bit forward in the chair. And we come back in. Lift the foot, heel, toe, shift the weight, extend the arm, and then we come back in. Other side, heel, toe, right? So this is what it looks like in a chair. So let me do it standing. As standing, we actually shift the weight forward. So hands by our hips. We lift the foot, place it down, heel, toe. Then we shift the weight forward, opposite arm. Come back to center. Connect with the earth. Then we shift the weight. Arm naturally comes out. You want to imagine this movement is coming from your center, not from your legs, not from your arms, but from your center. Bring the foot back in, heel, toe, and extend. It's a very nice movement. Let's do it one more time with me talking and one time in silence. All right, let's do it one more time in silence. And the other. All right, good job. That is the knees. Now we move on to the ankles. Ankles look the same, sitting or standing. If you are standing or sitting, you can put your hands on your belly. Right hand first for ladies, left hand for men first. Opposite hands on top. And we're just going to tap the heel and the toe. So I look like some of you guys can't see the toes, so it's basically heel toe. Just up and down like a teeter-totter. And let's switch the feet, doing the same thing, only moving the ankles, up and down motion. Really good exercise for your ankles. And let's switch to the other side. So next one is big toe, little toe. And I know it's, I'm kind of showing the motion of the ankle. It's a very hard movement to do. You don't want to do it with your hips or your knees, only the ankles. Just doing it a little bit and then we'll switch to the other side. Just try your best. You can put your hands on your knees or your legs to make sure it doesn't move. All right, good job. So that is the official program from Dr. Paul Lam. It's his warm-up program for Tai Chi for Health, and basically it's Qigong. So that's why I do it in my eclectic version of Touching Worlds together. So I do a little bit of several different artists. So for the next part of the class, I like to do Tai Chi Cha. There's a movement called Daughter on the Mountaintop. So we're going to learn that one. We haven't done that one together. And Tai Chi Cha is a wonderful form. I will send a link on the email, so please subscribe to my email list. Just send me an email basically and I'll add you. And also be on the YouTube recording. I'll upload and I'll have the link. Her name's Carmen, and she does this Joy Through movement, Tai Chi Cha. And this is just one of the movements. It's about at the 15-minute marker of the video. So we start with our palms opening up. I'm going to do it standing, but in a chair. You just kind of do a rocky motion like we do where we shift our weight. So heel in front, if you can see. We'll do the left leg first. Knees are slightly bent, palms are open, and we're going to shift the weight forward, right? And the hands come up and they cross. It's kind of like they're colliding, but they don't. And then the hands slowly come down. And you want to make sure the right hand is on the outside, and then the hands come down. So the left hand is always in, and this is a very gentle rocky motion. So you lift up the back heel, then we shift the weight back, we lift the front toe. Then we shift front, and then we shift back. So the movement should match our upper body and our lower. So as the hands rise, we're forward, As the hands come down, we shift to the back leg. So it's symmetrical. The upper and the lower. And you can also do it with your breath. So inhale as the hands rise up, but it's not required. Actually, it's not even suggested, but it helps, I think. And then exhale as it comes back down. Inhale. And exhale. And you do it about 9 times. I think I've done at least 8, so let's do it one more on this leg. And then hands slowly come back. And then you put your hands to the center, let it rest, and now we're going to do the other leg. So if you're in a chair, just plop out the one foot a little bit further. So the other foot's in front, heel is down. We open up again, that's how we start. Daughter on the mountaintop, it starts low and then it goes high. So we bring the hands up, we go forward, hands cross, and the right hand continues to be on the outside. That does not switch with the legs. It stays the same. So opening up, left hand is inward and it's coming down. Our movement is matching. We're going forward when the hands are rising. We're going back as the hands come down. Inhaling as it goes up, if you want, and exhale as it comes down. Just enjoy this beautiful movement. Feel a little bit of resistance. Imagine there's clouds. I know I talked about bubbles earlier today, but our water. And I think we've done it about 9 times, I'm not counting, but let's do it one more time. And then we'll bring our hands to the center and just hold them to the ground. Centering ourselves, keeping that in vertical alignment. So just remind us of that vertical alignment. Knees bent, pelvis tucked in, ears, shoulders, and your hips are in alignment. That's the word I was looking for. Imagine that string pulling you up, you feel upright. All right, so the next movement is called Daughter in the Valley. So we start with the left foot in front too, and then instead of starting low, we start with the hand on top high. So the hands go down, and then when it comes to the center, the palms rise up like they're holding something. And then we shift our weight back, lifting the front toes, opening up, hands coming down to the center like you're in a valley. Then they rise up as we go back, and then we pause, letting the hands come down. And when they're down in the center, as they rise up, we go forward and open up. As they come back, the hands come down, going forward. So we want the body, the hand movements to match the lower and upper body, and then the hands go down, going forward. Hands rise. Opening up, we go back and let the hands come down. Hands rise, inhale. Like I said, that's optional. I just find it helpful. And then exhale. A slow, long exhale. Inhale. Feeling that connection with our body and with the earth and this moment. See it, and hands come down. Then we go forward. See, even me, I want to go forward, but I gotta let the hands come down. Let your body rest. And it's good to let it rest. And I think we've done it 9 times, so let's do it one more time in this leg. And we'll bring that leg in. So again, if you're in a chair, just having that chair foot out. Now I'll plop the other foot out, heel in front if you're standing. And we start with the hands up in the sky, right? Because we're going daughter in the valley. So hands coming down, they rise up, then they open up, we gently go back, and let the hands come down. Open, and then opening up, or rise, open, and gently come down. Let's do that again. Hands rise, we lean forward, and then we open up, Then we start to go back, and the hands come down, hands rise, open, we go back, and hands come down. So let's do that a few times. I don't know if you noticed, but I have some words in the backdrop. Some of the recordings, it shows it. So one of the word is laugh and love. And behind me, when I'm not in the way, it says imagine. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to include the words in this movement. So you could think of it like this. So the hands come down, you could say, I laugh as the hands rise, right? And I love as you inhale. And as it's centered, you could imagine, I imagine. So I laugh, right? And I love. So it's a nice little thought you can have to add to your practice. I laugh and I love. And let's do that one more time because I'm sure we've done it more than 9. Opening up, I laugh and I love. And then as the hands sink, and think I imagine. So we center ourselves. So those words are not part of Tai Chi Chuan. I just added that as a twist. Came up with that idea this morning because I saw the words, I put up on my wall. So that is Tai Chi Chuan. So it's a beautiful movement. It's a nice little practice as we do that. So let's begin with our cool down, which I'm going to be using the tapping routine from Spring Forest Qigong. Good news, I just got certified as a Spring Forest Qigong group leader, but I'm not leading it through this format. I might do a special session just for that, where I'm certified now, but I just want to show you the tapping routine that they do at the end, which is really good. It's basically medical Qigong. So how we start is we rub our hands, fingertips are open. So gently rub, creating heat and energy. And how they start it is the fingers go up the nose, around the forehead, and they come down. And we do that a couple times. So sending all that good energy that we did, centering movements. And let's do that one more time. And then you can cup your hands, so it's like a little curve. You see there's like a little hollow, like if you had to put something there, you could. And we cup front to back, the head. And then you can rub the ears. So we use the index and the thumb, and we start at the top. We gently rub the ears, and they go down, and you can pull the earlobe, gently rubbing, and then pulling down. Good. And one more time. Let's do the tapping on the face. We start with the below the eyes, and this is your stomach and spleen channel, which is good for digestion. We'll tap it 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll do the beginning of the eyebrows right here. That is the bladder channel, good for detoxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a good one to do. Now we're going to do some cupping, and I'm going to do it a couple different ways. I'm going to have fun. We're going to cup away. So let's do the outside of the arm. So again, that little cup, starting with the left arm. I know it's opposite for what you see, but left arm first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very gentle, doesn't hurt. Let's cup now the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So really good for the lymph system. Now we're going to bring out the arm again, left arm. We're going to cup all the way down, starting at the top with the palm open first, cupping down, and then we flip the hands. And you do it at least 9 times. You can do it, or 3 times for sure, or 9 times if you want to do it a lot. Or just do it to the number it feels right. So we're trying to bring energy. And let's flip to the other side. I feel like I'm done with that one. Cupping on the inside first, and now the outside. So I want to say hi shout out to the Instagram folks and the Facebook folks that are online. All right. And that one more time, okay. So that is really invigorating, right? That feels really good. So now let's do the dolphining of the spine. I really like that one. But before that, let's cup the kidneys first. But let's bring extra energy back to our kidneys. Kidneys are really important in Chinese medicine. So we bring to our kidneys, we can cup at least 9 times. Lean a little bit forward if that helps. And let's roll with the back of the hands, sending good love to our kidneys. And let's put the palms on our kidneys, or if you're in a chair, just slightly lean forward, or maybe have one foot if you do lean forward in front of you so you can save your balance. But if you're standing, knees are slightly bent, so we lean forward and then we gently push up with the legs, lift with the hips, and we rise. So this is a very gentle movement, dolphining of the spine. And of course, do it within your comfort level. But basically, we just want to lean forward, push back, opening up. And this may be hard to do in a chair with the hands on your kidney, so you might just drop your hands. But just do what feels right for you. And let's do that one more time. All right, let me do it one more time. And that's the dolphining of the spine. So that is something different after doing the kidneys. Is nice. All right, there's a lot of different tapping routines we're going to do. Now we're going to do the knees. So we cup the knees. We're going to do it 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Behind the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we'll do it to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is the knees. A nice routine. Why don't we just do one more, and that's the neck. We kind of did it with the whole spine. This is called dolphining of the neck, and you can do it sitting or standing. But generally, he actually does it in a chair that I've seen. So if you aren't sitting, let's do that. Put your hands on your knees so you're in an upright position, but if you need to stand, that's okay. And we'll just gently lift our neck to your comfort level. And remember, if this hurts, don't do it. So gently lift up, scooping, and then gently pull the neck up. So I'll do it from a side angle as well. Gently lifting the neck. Imagine you're scooping up a golf ball and gently carrying it back to the chest. Relaxing and opening up. And gently scooping and gently relaxing. The slower you do it, the better. And this is really good for people with headaches or lung or heart issues. They recommend doing this movement every day if you can. And leaning back. And having it do it with your breath if you can. Inhale. And exhale. Leaning a little bit back when it comes up. Scooping down nice and slow. And then coming back. It might feel really weird to go this slow, but it feels really, really good when you do it. And then leaning back, and let's do it one more time. Nice and slow. Scooping. And then gently coming back in up to the center of your neck. It's a nice movement, isn't it? So give that a practice. They recommend doing that every day if you can. All right, so let's do the cool down from Dr. Paul Lamb, and then we are done. So let's tap the thighs. Crisscross is better, but if you can't, you can go straight on. But tapping the thighs. Actually, I'm looking at the recording. I guess we've gotten 45 minutes already, so wow. But I know we had a technical glitch. So tapping the thighs, and then we gently pull up the weeds, I call it. Going on the balls of your feet or lifting the heels in a chair. Tighten up your fists, tighten up your tummy, and then letting go. So you can think about your breath, inhale, and then exhale. Let's do that again, inhale, and exhale. Let's do that one more time. All right, good. So the last one is gathering chi, which we did in the beginning. Hands circle around, gathering beautiful life force energy. You can think of the word I love. Gathering beautiful love in, opening up, receiving laughter and joy. Bringing that laughter within our bodies. See if you can laugh a little bit today at a joke or a funny image. And then imagine, I imagine, bringing imagination of what can be possible, what is right now within your body. And let's do it one more time in silence. All right, that's good. Let's do the fist closing. So right hand's a fist represents strength. Fingers together, friendship. Thumb bent, humility. And when you put them together, it means mutual respect. So thank you for coming for this free class. We'll do it again in 2 weeks.